Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are unpacking a story that has quietly taken over social media conversations, leaving fans confused, concerned, and searching for answers. A man who once dominated headlines, trended almost daily, and built a massive following in a very short space of time has suddenly gone silent. We are talking about the Bangsaffala, widely known as Skomota. For many people across South Africa, Skomota wasn't just another viral personality, he was a cultural moment. His rise captured the unpredictable power of social media, where an ordinary individual can become a national sensation almost overnight. It all began with a viral YouTube podcast appearance that introduced Skomota to a wider audience. In that interview, he spoke openly about his lifestyle, his financial status, and his generosity. One of the most talked about claims he made was that he gives women up to R10,000 in what he called a mvuso. That statement alone sparked debates, jokes, admiration, and criticism, but most importantly, it got people talking. And in today's digital world, attention is currency. From that moment, Skomota's popularity skyrocketed. His videos began circulating widely, especially clips of his energetic and sometimes unpredictable dance moves. People were entertained, amused, and intrigued all at once. He had a natural charisma, something you can't fake, and audiences connected with that authenticity. Soon, opportunities started pouring in. Skomota began performing at events, sharing stages with well-known artists like Mokodzi and Limpopo Boy. For someone who had just broken into the spotlight, this was a major leap. Reports even suggested that he was getting bookings beyond South Africa, indicating that his brand had started crossing borders. But with rapid success often comes rapid pressure. As his popularity grew, so did public interest in his personal life. This led to the creation of his reality show on Moja Love, titled Skomota Ngwanasesi. The show offered fans a closer look at who he is beyond the viral clips. Viewers got to see his relationships, his interactions with family, and the challenges he faced behind the scenes. There were moments of joy, but also moments of tension, particularly when it came to management disputes and personal conflicts. And for many fans, this made Skomota even more relatable. He wasn't just an entertainer anymore, he became a person people felt emotionally invested in. They saw his struggles, his decisions, and the environment around him. It created a deeper connection between him and his audience. But now, that connection feels distant. Over the past few months, Skomota has seemingly disappeared from the public eye. No new viral videos. No appearances at major events. No updates across his social media platforms. For someone who once thrived on visibility, this sudden silence has raised serious concerns. Fans have been asking questions non-stop. Is he okay? Has something happened to him? Is he dealing with personal challenges? Or has his career taken an unexpected turn? To find answers, Daily Sun reached out to individuals close to Skomota, and what they discovered reveals a complex situation. One of his associates, Maruti Gucci, openly admitted that there is concern even within Skomota's own circle. According to him, the issue does not lie with Skomota's health but rather with how his career is currently being managed. He explained that event organizers have struggled to book Skomota due to a lack of response from his management team. In some cases, when responses do come, the booking fees quoted are considered too high, making it difficult for promoters to move forward. And this is where things become critical. In the entertainment industry, especially for someone whose fame is rooted in virality, consistency is everything. If bookings slow down, visibility drops. And when visibility drops, relevance can quickly fade. Maruti Gucci reassured fans that Skomota is physically fine and still available to perform. But being available and being visible are two very different things. This situation raises deeper questions about management decisions and long-term strategy. Because one of the biggest challenges for viral stars is transitioning from short-term popularity into sustainable careers. It requires careful planning, professional management, and an understanding of how quickly trends can shift. Unfortunately, not everyone makes that transition successfully. Attempts were also made to contact Skomota's manager, Kolofelo Mokota, known as Maruti wa Daikota. However, there was no response. And that silence has only intensified speculation. When management goes quiet, it creates a gap, and in that gap, rumors grow. Some fans believe there may be internal disagreements or conflicts behind the scenes. Others suspect financial mismanagement or missed opportunities. There are even concerns about whether Skomota may have been overwhelmed by sudden fame and chosen to step back for personal reasons. And while none of these claims are confirmed, they reflect a broader reality about the pressures of instant fame. Going viral can change a person's life overnight. Suddenly, there are expectations, financial decisions, public scrutiny, and constant demand for content. Without the right support system, it can become overwhelming very quickly. Skomota, at just 26 years old, found himself navigating all of this in a very short time. And it's important to pause and acknowledge that behind the social media persona is a real human being, someone who may be dealing with challenges that the public doesn't see. There's also a bigger conversation here about how society treats viral stars. We celebrate them when they rise, we share their content, we turn them into trends, but when things go quiet, we often move on just as quickly. The same platforms that build someone up can also forget them just as fast. That's the double-edged sword of internet fame. But despite the current silence, many fans are not ready to write Skomota off. There's still a strong belief that he has the potential to make a comeback. His personality, his energy, and his ability to capture attention are still there. What seems to be missing right now is structure, direction, and consistent exposure. If those elements can be fixed, there's a real chance that Skomota could return, possibly even stronger than before. Because sometimes, stepping away from the spotlight isn't the end of the story. Sometimes, it's the reset before a comeback. For now, though, the questions remain. Will Skomota return to social media? Will he start performing again? Will his management situation improve? Or has the window of opportunity already begun to close? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, his story has sparked important conversations about fame, management, and the realities of life in the public eye. And as fans, all we can do is hope that wherever he is, Skomota is making decisions that are best for his future, both personally and professionally. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Skomota can make a strong comeback, or do you believe his time in the spotlight has already passed? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you stay updated on all the latest stories and developments. See you next time.